Whole Foods chose to analyze the communication, organization, cultures of Whole Foods for our organizational assessment. Through interviews and observations, our team gathered an abundance of information surrounding the culture of this company.
The mission of the popular grocery chain is to nourish people and the planet. They are a purpose-driven company that aims to set the standards of excellence for food retailers. Quality is a state of mind at Whole Foods Market. In the pursuit of deeper understanding, Whole Foodies evaluated and analyzed the unique culture of Whole Foods Market through various tactics, including interviews with current and past members, observations of the company's working environment, and data gathered from reputable media sources.
The company values the customer experience in a healthy living style and rewards good customer service through small rewards and raises.
Different models that show the Whole Foods organizational practices include Deal and Kennedy's strong cultures and Sheen's model.
Deal and Kennedy's theory of strong cultures identifies 4 different types of cultures. Number 1, shared values between the company and employees. In both interviews with Whole Foods members, it was mentioned that most employees of the company share similar values of organic, healthy living, and it is because of these similarities that Whole Foods has remained relatively unfragmented culturally.
Heroes of the company that exemplify company values. CEO John Mackey is a clear example of a Whole Foods hero. He paved the way for Whole Foods to be the successful powerhouse that it is through this unique form of leadership known as conscious leadership. According to Mackey, it is the job of a conscious leader to continuously guide, challenge, and evolve the culture of his team.
Number 3, celebrating company values through rites and rituals. It is clear through our research that Whole Foods truly values its members and the innovation its members bring to the company. The All-Star Award is a prime example of the appreciation shown to employees. These awards are intended to reward members for exceptional work, as well as encourage hard work.
Number 4, cultural networks of communication in which cultural values are reinstated and reinforced. Whole Foods puts emphasis on the relationship within their company and customers. The use of the rumor mill mentioned in our interviews indicates the successful transfer of communication between employees through the cultural value of forming relationships between members.
And then Shine's model categorizes organizations through basic assumptions which shape company values as well as the behaviors and practices of the company employees.
According to one of our interviewees, Whole Foods has done an exceptional job in identifying the components of culture that makes Whole Foods a great corporation and changing those that are detrimental to the evolution of their culture. Whole Foods seems to be one of the few companies that has successfully kept their culture and structure in line with their espoused values.
Essentially, Whole Foods walks the talk. The emphasis of the relationships between the company, their employees, and their customers is the reason why, in their culture, they're able to have win-win scenarios, empowerment, and servant leadership.
With the recent growth in major organizations like Whole Foods, it's critical that companies establish a successful and efficient set of values in order to have a unique culture instilled within the company. Its employees and even their customers.
Whole Foods is a corporation that has used organizational models and have adapted to the needs and wants of the customer. After interviewing both a former cashier and the vice president of finance, as well as firsthand observe the culture and the environment of Whole Foods, it's evident that Whole Foods exhibits and aligns employees, management, and even customers with these publicly stated espoused values and visions of the organization across all stores and departments. And this is exactly why they have reached a remarkable level of success. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.